pick of the first round. Welcome to the draft, Los Angeles Clippers.
With the 30th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the LA Clippers select Yanic Konan Niederhauser.
Hey, our boy, let's go. Yanic Konan Niederhauser from the stands. Get him out here, looking sharp.
Decided to come anyway. Something you talked about wishing you had done. Waited all night. And
Look at Yanic.
All right, you say what you're gonna say.
He's feeling it, the energy.
All right, Clippers.
Moment that he gonna cherish forever. You know,
Look, number 33 on my board, higher than everybody else. I'll tell you what the consensus was on him. If I can find it. Give me a second. Wait. 38 was consensus. 34 on my board. All right. Listen, this guy I think is underrated in terms of I actually think a lot projects very, very quickly for him. First of all, he's huge. I just you look at the measurables of him at 7 feet tall without shoes on, 7'3.5" wingspan, 33-inch standing vert, averaged 2.3 blocks per game at Penn State this past year. He is a little older at 22.3 years old, but good Lord, I feel like he steps in and immediately gives you what you're looking for as a shot blocker, as a rim runner. He dunks everything that's in the vicinity, and you know exactly what you're getting. My comp is JaVale McGee. I think you're getting JaVale McGee with this pick. So very simple. Now there are questions.
there are questions.
There are questions. Because honestly, like defensively, I don't even love his like processing or anything like that. It's more of like see ball, block ball. You know,
Yeah,
there's not a lot of thinking going on at this moment.
it's exactly what it is.
But as a rebounder and as a shot blocker and as a rim runner, he gives you everything you need. I just think this is a very, very safe role player in the NBA for, maybe a decade.
See, I just don't see that. I don't. Again, I feel like he's a older player and a bigger player that is just taking advantage of the fact that he's older and bigger in college. I don't know when he gets to the NBA if that processing, like you already mentioned, is going to be there on the defensive end. He did have a 10.2% block rate, which is crazy, but I felt like the processing on the offensive end, defensive end didn't match what he is physically. And then physically also, like he needs to gain weight. I feel like he gets moved out of the way a little bit. And then scoring wise, for me, like, yeah, he can dunk the ball and he can finish plays, but I don't really know if he's ever going to be anything more than that. And obviously, if you're picking here, you're not really expecting that. But I feel like, to me, he's a negative offensively more so because if he's not dunking or if he's finishing it, he doesn't pass well out of the post. He's not creating for others. He's not able to act as a hub. He only averaged 0.8 assists per game. So for me, the ceiling at this point is a rotation center, and I don't know if that's worth a first-round pick to me.
He was also 54.7% on layups. That was pretty concerning. The touch isn't great at all. But he was 67.7% as a roll man, 70% as a cutter. And also another reason why I'm higher on him is because he showed some flashes of being able to take some bigs, like slow bigs off the bounce sometimes even. And I'm like, hold on. Like, if you can do that, and if you can make that not even like a reliable part of the game, but if you can do that like every now and then against some like just trees that can't move, I mean that adds a whole bunch to your like potential offensive repertoire. So yeah, it's at the same time, while I think it's a reasonable floor pick, I think there's a little bit more to his game that I'm trusting than what most people are.
All right.